Have you ever wondered what it would take to make a grizzly bear enlist in the army, chug beer with the troops, and haul ammo like a pro? Buckle up, history buffs and animal lovers. Today we're diving into the wild, woolly, and downright heroic tales of the unsung four-legged and winged soldiers of World War II. These weren't just mascots. They were warriors who charged into danger, saved lives, and stole hearts. In this countdown of the top 6 heroic animal soldiers, we'll start with the jaw-droppers that'll glue you to your seat, and end with a festive finisher that'll have you hitting like and subscribe before the credits roll. Let's pause for a moment and charge ahead. Kicking off at number 6, the one, the only, Voytek the bear. Picture this. It's 1942, Iranian mountains, and a bunch of battle-weary Polish soldiers spot a scruffy Syrian brown bear cub orphaned by hunters. For a Swiss Army knife, some chocolate, and canned beef, they adopt him like the ultimate camp buddy. Named Voytek, Polish for joyful warrior, this fuzzy recruit grew into a 500-pound powerhouse who thought he was one of the guys. Voytek wrestled soldiers for fun, saluted on command, and he had a taste for beer and cigarettes. Don't worry, he just chewed the smokes. But when his unit hit the brutal Battle of Monte Cassino in Italy, Voytek stepped up big time. While bombs rained down, he mimicked the troops, grabbing 100-pound crates of artillery shells, stuff that took 4 men to lift, and stacking them like a pro. Never dropped a single one. His heroics turned the tide, earning him a promotion to corporal and a spot on the company's emblem, a bear hauling shells. Voytek lived to 21, chilling in Edinburgh Zoo, but his legend? Eternal. Talk about very impressive. Sliding into number 5. Chips the dog, the mixed-breed mutt who went full Rambo on the enemy. This German Shepherd Collie Husky mashup started life in Pleasantville, New York, as a family pet. But when World War II called for canine volunteers, Chips shipped out to the War Dog Training Center and landed with the 3rd Infantry Division, Patton's boys, no less. Chips guarded Roosevelt and Churchill at the Casablanca Conference, but his star turn came during the Sicily invasion in '43. Pinned down on the beach by a machine gun nest, Chips broke free, leaped into the pillbox, and attacked the Italian gunners like a furry whirlwind. Scalp wounds and powder burns. He shrugged them off and forced the whole crew to surrender. That day alone, he sniffed out 10 more hidden foes. Chips snagged a Silver Star, Purple Heart, and Purple Heart, only to have him yanked by Army rules, later restored posthumously. He met Eisenhower, too, and bit his hand. Sentry training, folks. Chips came home a legend, proving heart and grit beat breed every time. At number 4, soaring high, G.I. Joe the Pigeon, the feathered flyer who dodged disaster for 1,000 souls. Hatched in '43 at a U.S. Army base in Algiers, this homing hero trained at Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, before winging into Italy's chaos. Pigeons like Joe were World War II's original drone. Undetectable, speedy messengers zipping intel when radios failed. In October '44, British troops stormed the village of Colvi Vecchia ahead of schedule. But a planned U.S. air raid was locked and loaded to bomb them by mistake. Radios? Dead. Enter G.I. Joe, released with a frantic stand-down message, he rocketed 20 miles in the 20 minutes, right as bombers revved engines. The raid was scrubbed, saving over 1,000 Allied lives and countless civilians. Joe's citation? The most outstanding flight by a U.S. Army pigeon in World War II. He nabbed the Dickin Medal, the Animal Victoria Cross, and retired to a hero's loft. From sky-high stakes to pigeon-powered peace. Talk about a real bird brainiac. Dropping to number 3. Smokey the Terrier, the pocket-sized powerhouse who proved dynamite, comes in small packages. This 4-pound Yorkshire Terrier pup was discovered shivering in a New Guinea foxhole in '44 by photographer Bill Wynne. For £2 Australian, she was his and World War II's tiniest recruit. Smokey flew 12 combat missions tucked in Wynne's jacket, survived 150 air raids, a typhoon, and even a venomous centipede sting. But her mic drop moment? Stringing a vital phone line through a 70-foot culvert pipe choked with sandbags and enemy fire. Engineers couldn't fit. Enter Smokey, harnessed with string on her collar, crawling like a champ. She saved the airfield from bombs and her crew from exposure, earning her the title of First Therapy Dog, too, cheering wounded GIs with her endless tail wags. Smokey outlived the war, starred in Cleveland TV, and inspired Yorkie fans everywhere. Small dog, big bark, bite. Galloping into number 2, horses in battle, the steadfast steeds who powered the war's backbone. While tanks stole the spotlight, over 2 million horses and mules toiled for the Allies alone, hauling artillery, scouts, and supplies across mud, snow, and minefields. Germany. They fielded 2.75 million, more than World War I. These equine engines braved machine guns, starvation, and frostbite, with one Italian charge at Izboshenski in '42 seeing 600 sabres clash against 2,500 rifles. The last big cavalry hurrah. But heroes shone bright. Take the Lipizzaner rescue in '45, where U.S. troops and even Germans teamed up in Operation Cowboy to save 1,200 purebreds from slaughter, marching them 50 miles to safety. Or warriors kin in the Pacific, carrying patrols through jungles. Millions perished. Estimates hit 2 to 5 million total. But their quiet courage kept armies moving. Hooves over horsepower, the original MVPS. And claiming the top spot at number 1, Reindeer sled teams, the Arctic aces who dashed through the snow like Santa's secret squad. In the frozen hell of the Eastern Front, Soviet herders from indigenous groups like the Sami formed deer battalions. Up to 800 reindeer pulling sleds loaded with ammo, meds, and wounded. These silent speedsters outran tanks in blizzards, covering 35 miles a day off-road, hauling 650 pounds per team. From rescuing downed pilots under fire to supplying the Petsamo Kirkenes, offensive that booted Nazis from Norway, reindeer were stealthy saviors. No barking, just gliding ghosts. One herder recalled wrapping wounded in deer hides for warmth, racing to aid stations. Finland's winter war crews did the same, turning tundra into a tactical edge. By war's end, half the herds and herders were lost. But their legacy? A holiday miracle with machine guns. Who knew Rudolph had relatives in the Red Army? If Voytek's ammo runs or Smokey's tiny tunnels tugged at your heartstrings, smash that like button, subscribe for more epic history hooks, and drop a comment. Until next time, stay heroic, stay kind, fade to you.